Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 16, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. The tiredness that suddenly makes you feel that you carry only more problems could be modified because your creativity is unique. Do not feel overwhelmed if you cannot release what is troubling you. It will only be a short-term process. Duality governs the present day, so it is necessary to stand firm. It could be like when a tremor disarms everything and you do not know where to hold on. The transition from water to fire is hard but liberating. You are ready to make new friends. Your social circle may have changed a lot in the last few months. You will be interested in being with a different group of people. Think about the hobbies, topics, and spiritual pursuits that inspire great passions in you. Then find a social environment where people with similar characteristics meet. You will enjoy connecting with people who share your interests. Join a club, a new place of worship, or sign up for a workshop. Your sense of conciliation will get you out of a bad situation. You will congratulate yourself on having the faults of your qualities. Your sedentary lifestyle is the source of your lack of enthusiasm. Do not hesitate to take up the sport. Show yourself attentive, and with your kindness and tenderness, you will diffuse the tensions arising from a lack of listening or a dotted presence. All of these influences will come in handy to appease the turmoil that you have been experiencing for some time. It's a tough day in your romantic relationship. You experience the end of the beginning of an affair or both simultaneously. In a relationship, if you have problems, the situation hits the bottom and you encounter disagreements to resolve them. You should wake up feeling rested and emotionally at peace this morning, dear Taurus, thanks to a sweet connection between the Aries moon and Leo sun. Unfortunately, the atmosphere could get a bit tense once afternoon settles in, and Luna squares off with intense Pluto, which could cause you to feel overly sensitive to the energy surrounding you. However, a supportive aspect between Mercury and Uranus can help you reconnect with your strength, overcoming any wonky vibes that find you. Luckily, you'll begin to feel more grounded like yourself later tonight when the moon makes its way into your sign. With today's Mercury-Uranus transit, dear Taurus, you could come up with a breakthrough idea, and a project or plan can move forward suddenly and happily. A conversation can occur that clears the air or gives you a pleasant sense that you're going places. You're confident and expressive. Open, forward-looking discussions or news can inspire you. Learning a new method for your art or learning something about your happiness goals or someone you love can figure strongly now. While you're focused on relating well, you need some time to yourself today. Near the end of the day, the moon enters your sign, and you come out of your shell further. Today is a bright time for the creative people. Your skills and works will be appreciated. Even monetary gain for the work of the creative people is predicted today. If you are a student, it is suggested to go out and take that dreaded exam. The stars tell that students will do good in exams today. You will have the tendency to keep your spontaneity in check and to weigh the pros and cons of every situation in order to regain control of your life. You will adopt a modest and reserved attitude. Your fears and insecurities will prevent you from indulging your impulses and repeating past mistakes. Your self-restraint will eventually prove very beneficial for you. Your sacrifices and efforts will be rewarded, both materially and morally. Stay focused on your goals. If you show temperance and take nothing for granted, it will all pay off in the end. The knowledge, experience, and expertise you have acquired will allow you to become self-reliant and excel in your professional life. Your finances have been through considerable ups and downs, but are now beginning to stabilize. You may be indecisive with respect to certain professional and financial matters, but there is someone in your life who is offering you their support and guidance. Now you are capable of conducting your business and financial affairs with greater maturity and without making careless mistakes. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Obviously, at the moment, you are not up to the task in the financial field. You must always put reality first, since it is not the right time to fulfill those fantasies that you have had so much. The faster you manage to prioritize the things you need, the more stable your economy will become in no time. At this time you do not have the economic position you want. You must prioritize the most essential things at this time before having in mind buying luxuries. But this does not mean that you will have financial problems. You can spend what is necessary without exceeding yourself. Try to save as much as you can. To make a speech, what a horror! Especially in front of all your superiors, you lose all your means. And yet, scheduled for ages, your speaking at this meeting could well mark a turning point in your career. Rest assured, Uranus is coming to give you all the energy and presence you need. So, go all out, surprise them. There will be a before and after this intervention. Of course, they will never be able to do without you again. Work life seems to be balanced. You will be well identified for your impressive soft skills. You will get numerous opportunities to learn more and share this knowledge with others too. However, there may be some unforeseen circumstances which may cause a heavy financial loss to you. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 16th are 23, 30, 46, 11, 33, 48. Daily love. Since 2018, electric Uranus has been soaring through your zodiac sign, Taurus. This has brought all sorts of twists and turns in your fate and definitely propelled you to speak your truth and embrace more authenticity no matter what others think. Today, Uranus will meet with our cosmic messenger across the sky and shake hands. This ensures that you, too, could have stimulating surprise encounters with romantic options out of nowhere. Whether it is bumping into someone new at the grocery store or striking up a hilarious conversation with a potential interest on a dating app, don't hold back. One of the issues that have you most desperate is perhaps feeling uncomfortable with what your partner decides, but do not forget that there are two in a relationship. Reconciliations are essential to achieve your goals. If you find yourself in a relationship, sometimes you talk more than you listen and you will not always be heard. Your darker side can emerge when you realize that someone is putting limits on you without prior notice. If you are single, going out to different places has always been your fascination, but given the situation in the world with confinement, it is difficult for you now to feel comfortable. The above is mentioned because it was how you felt that you would soon find your soulmate, but now new doors will open. This is a great day to bring excitement and changes to your love life. You will be in the mood to buy your partner a special present and thus show him how much you care. Don't be afraid to buy her something sassy to make her smile. Or find something beautiful to reach your heart. If you are single, you can get someone's attention by treating them to a nice lunch. Attention, danger straight ahead. Notice a storm in your relationship. Indeed, some misunderstandings taint your daily life. However, in the sky of your heart, Pluto will help you. He will take care of sorting the troublemaking clouds in favor of clearings, real signs of calm. So, why not kick things off and escape to your cabin deep in the woods? She saw the birth of your love. She will inevitably know how to rekindle the flame between you. At work. Change is coming, but this is not a bad thing, Taurus. Now that the moon is exalted in your sign, you might feel more conscientious of how you present yourself in a professional setting. Having this social awareness is fantastic as you can use it to your advantage when Mercury in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus. If there is an opportunity to bring up your ideas or passion projects, then you should take it. Use your intuition to consider when is the right time to breach this topic of conversation with other professionals. You might become known for your innovation. You will keep your job even though you feel that you could not achieve it. Look for a way not to get trapped in a job of high demand. You will feel that fatigue invades you in such a way that you cannot fulfill your daily activities, but in reality, you will find the right method to solve it. You usually have a good eye for designing structures. Today you will find yourself scribbling ideas for home or work projects that have to do with carpentry or renovations. If you already work in architecture or planning, this will be an especially inspiring day for you. You will see that your ideas flow freely, and the things you design will have a beautiful symmetry and shape. Your material life is stabilizing positively. You will consolidate it as well as possible by sparing your expenses of appearance and by cutting yourself off from the social world which tempts you too much. Your vision of things gains in courage. You will have constructive ideas for your future projects. With this sky, nothing is won in advance, but your talents will end up seducing if you rely on dialogue and reason as much as on your enthusiasm and your desires to convey your messages smoothly rather than forcefully. Health. You feel particularly desolate, as if the memories of what you made you feel slightly dizzy, nauseous, or perhaps have stomach problems. Remember that taking medical solutions responsibly will make you avoid problems in a short time. You love your freedom. You are a very independent person and you do not like that something comes your way. That is fine, but you should pay attention to your financial situation, even if that is not exactly yours. You tend to be upset when you have to deal with these material issues, but if you don't, you run the risk of having to restrict your freedom to live your life to the fullest. Be reasonable. If your gut is the type to make you miserable, you will experience a very pleasant feeling of well-being. You will also resist daily aggressions much better thanks to the influence of the planet Mercury. You have something to look forward to for the whole day. Take the opportunity to be pampered and cuddled, enjoy a good meal and ensure a peaceful night by drinking a rooibos infusion. All that money that you felt that you could not invest will have a new turn when you can delegate responsibilities to people with more experience than you. It does not mean that you are an incapable person, but a shoemaker to his shoe. You cannot be an expert in everything. Family and friends. Thanks to the position of Mercury and Venus, this day promises to be exceptional on a personal level. You are not immune to reconnecting with a loved one you have not seen for a very long time or receiving news from a member of your family whose estrangement weighed on you morally. If you want to bring up a touchy subject with a friend and are afraid of their reaction, take advantage of heaven's leniency towards you to clearly express your thoughts. You should find a reassuring ear who can advise you. You are a free bird and commitment is not your cup of tea. So better do not get into it if you cannot be handle it, else learn to be cool with the possessiveness of your partner. Those who are single may seem to be calm and composed, but unfortunately they may be hit with the thoughts of an unforgettable past love. Moving on is the only way out. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.